How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. Little northern New Jersey goodness, hopeful goodness, in the form of Czig Meister Brewing Shipwright Brewing IPA. Super excited to give it a whirl. I have never had this before, but my girlfriend lives about 20 minutes away from Hackettstown, New Jersey, where Czig Meister is located. And I went down to visit her tonight for a short period of time. And I came, was there, and I was like, you know what, screw it, let's go to Czig Meister. I haven't been there. I was only there once before, and it was about 4 months ago. And I walked in, and lo and behold, it's their first can release. I believe it was the first can release they've ever done. So we pick that up, we drink it, we talk about it. So here we go. As far as what it says on the can itself, it's a Czig Meister Shipwright IPA. 6.2% alcohol by volume, India Pale Ale. Master your craft. And that'd be that. You know, label-wise, it's all right. Pretty much all their I should say logoing, because I mean this is really the only can I've ever seen, so I don't know how all their other labels go. But it's pretty much they do this kind of like distressed kind of colored background with a kind of just negative space white kind of logo-ish thing going on, and it's okay. I dig it. Simple to the point. That'd be that. There's no, although there is a date on here. 4/7. Guess what? Today's 4/7. So yeah, came out today. So, fresh as fresh can be. Or as can today. So yeah, let's see what this has to offer. I was there, I got a flight, I had their double IPA. I was there before, but their double IPA today, it was nice. I had their Kolsch, which was really good. What else did I have? And then I forget. And then I had their Wee Heavy, which is really good actually. I really enjoyed that one. So yeah, quarter pinky finger, white as white could be head. Not much left to it. It was a pretty gentle pour, but at the same time, not too big of a head on there. And it's orange haziness, semi-opaque. You probably can't see my finger through there, but you can glean a little bit of kind of the shadow of your finger through there. So it's not the haziest thing in the history of mankind, but at the same time, she is not microscopic, glass-like, and that she's, you can read the paper if you're an old person and shit like that. So, yeah, deep, rich red oranges. That's about it. Subtle carbonation. Let's see if we can get a nose on her. Orange fruit. Orange fruit. And I know you're like, orange fruit? Yeah, it's not orange juice. It's like an orange fruitiness. Almost like orange drink. You know what I mean? Like a kind of an orange drinkiness. Not in a negative way, though. It's not overly candied or overly sweet. I'm getting oranges. I'm getting a little bit of tropical fruit. I think that's kind of the combination I'm getting in there. But predominantly oranges. That's kind of the leading factor in the whole beer. There's a definite sweetness there. I don't think it's going to be over the top based off of the nose. But yeah, nice, sweeter orange. Kind of like an orange from concentrate kind of thing going on here as opposed to a fresh squeezed orange. And again, I'm not saying in a negative sense. It actually comes off pretty nice. So, yeah. A little bit of sweetness there for the malt. Nice orange from the beer itself. Not sure if it's all hops. I mean, I'm sure it is because there's nothing else written on the can. So, if that's the case, pretty damn vibrant. So, let's dive in, see what she's got. Cheers. I'm humming because this reminds me of another beer, and I can't place it. Cannot place it. But yeah, that orange is definitely there. It's backed up by a pretty healthy kind of generic kind of bitterness. If we're gonna place the bitterness anywhere, it'd kind of be like a weedy, not smoky weedy, kind of like pull weeds out of the garden, kind of weedy, kind of stock, kind of graininess, kind of bitterness. Orange abounds a little bit, maybe like I said, touch tropical fruit, kind of bounce off that orange a little bit, or bounce off that orange a little bit. But it's orange, a little bit of weed, pulling weedy, kind of dankiness, bitterness, and nice mouthfeel to it. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not necessarily a bad thing, but at the same time, it's tasty, it's delicious, it's nice, but it's still kind of seems like there's a screw missing. It's kind of like you can drive around in a car with only 4 lug nuts. you might feel a little bit unsafe. You definitely want 5 on there. And this is, I'm saying that because I'm driving around on 4 right now because one broke off. But it's nice. It's enjoyable. I like it. I dig it. I'm really curious to see how this kind of rests in the can. Give it a week or so. See how it kind of settles out. But at the same time, it's pretty damn tasty. One of the better, I would say, our distant-wise IPAs I can get from me. Let's put it that way. It's kind of leaning heavily in that New England style area, but it's definitely staying close to kind of like the East Coasty roots with that ton of orange going on there, that citrus with that little bit of bitterness. But yeah, not too shabby of a beer. I enjoy it. Let's put it that way. So yeah, let's talk about it. It's one of the better base IPAs, and that's the thing that you can't understate here. It's actually tastes a little bit more like a double IPA than a single IPA. Sure, 6 and change. What was it, 6.5, 6.2? It's very vibrant, very in your face. I would say very flavorful for a 6.2. So that it definitely has going for it. I totally forgot to mention this. I actually thought I was drinking a double IPA based off of the flavor. So take that to the bank and whatever. So yeah, let's talk about it. It's one of the better IPAs I've had as of late. Just on the outside looking in, I've had so many that just do it for me personally, and this is just personal preference, that this gets edged out, but it's really nice. If you were to kind of lock that down and go, is it one of the better IPAs you've had within a reasonable driving distance, an hour and a half, let's put it that way? Yes. Value and availability. I think it was $14 for a 4-pack. That doesn't suck. It's kind of going rate as with these 4-pack pounders go nowadays. Availability, brewery only, I assume. They had a decent amount there, but it was release day and I didn't have to wait in line, so it's something you should be able to pick up, especially if you're in and around the area, and leave you with if you like what we like this. Like I said, there's a beer there that this tastes similar to, that I just can't put my finger on. But if you like your East Coast old school style East Coast IPAs with this new school twist, that's kind of what we have going on here. Orange abounds, enough bitterness, especially in the mouth, not necessarily in the nose, enough in the mouth, the kind of bounce off that orange sweetness there. And it has a mouthfeel that's way creamier than your old school IPAs, but not as dense as some of these super turbid new ones. It's definitely a fun beer, and definitely worth checking out. Interesting brewery, let's put it that way. They do a lot of different stuff. They just don't rest on IPAs and things like that. They're making Kolsch's and milk stouts and cream stouts and Belgians and barley wines and all kinds of stuff. So, nice place, cool look. It seems like it has a nice beer garden. Haven't gone in there yet during nice weather, but cool spot, good beers, definitely worth checking out. Especially brewery-wise and, offering-wise, I'm sure they're just going to get better from here on out. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did anywhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers in all 4 of those places if you want to check us out anywhere else. And, another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice orangey IPA right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.